Well, we're checking out Deeping Lake for the first time today. You enter the reserve via this gravel track, which leads you into a gravel car park, which overlooks water and reed bed. They've also got a new sand martin bank here, and apparently last breeding season 30 of the holes are occupied. Creation of the reserve was funded by the National Lottery and English Nature. Well, we're going to check out the reserve now. As I say, we've never been here before, been meaning to come here for quite some time now. We've been doing some hedge laying by the look of it. It's a bit of a cold grey day today, but there is some blue sky on view, and despite the temperature there's some midges around. And as we approach the spring equinox, the signs of spring continue despite the cold. The hawthorns are covered in blossom, there's a few early spring flowers on view, and in the words of poet William Wordsworth, a host of golden daffodils. Our first impression is that it really is a very nice, well-kept little reserve. The circular path that takes you round the reserve is mainly short mown grass and bare earth, which takes you through quite old wooded areas, and then some small patches of less mature woodland. The route also gives regular views of the various stretches of water here. There's 2 of these backless hides on the reserve, which gives views over the various habitats. There's also the enclosed main hide, which gives views over the main lake. The final part of the circular route takes you along the banks of the River Welland, which are grazed by sheep. Okay, to the wildlife, and the first thing we saw as we came onto the reserve was blackbirds, but closer inspection revealed redwing mixed in among them. There's a small flock of maybe 7 or 8. We haven't seen many redwings over the autumn and winter. It's good to see those. They should be leaving quite soon. We also saw blue tit, great tit, long-tailed tit, and these dunnocks flitting among the trees and bushes. Okay, we spent most of our time here in the main hide, which overlooks the main lake, which has been marked as a site of special scientific interest. And the island in the middle of the lake has been home to a long-eared owl. About a metre above that post, and about 11 o'clock is where it's been roosting, but unfortunately no sign of it today. There's also an osprey nesting platform on the island, which has been built with the help of the Rutland Water Osprey project, but unfortunately its only occupant at the moment is this cormorant. And all the cormorants here are busily breeding already, and tending their nests, awaiting the arrival of their young. Well, other birds on view on the main lake were little egret, one just flying by there, also male goldeneye, and also nice to see several pairs of displaying grebes. See them there engaging in the head shaking part of the display. Also got this shot of a grebe devouring a fish, and haven't seen or filmed that very often. We also saw several grey heron about the reserve, and also mute swans. But I would say the most numerous water birds here were these tufted duck. Well, we saw Canada geese and of course grey lag geese on the reserve, and there have been reports of white-fronted geese mixed in with them. But unfortunately we didn't see any on the reserve, but we thought our luck had changed as we drove away from the reserve, because mixed in with these Canadas and grey lags on the bank of the River Welland there, we thought we saw a white-fronted goose mixed in with them. There are 2 races of white-fronted goose, the Greenland birds, which have orange bills, and the Siberian birds, which have pink bills. We thought this might have been a first winter Siberian bird, but sadly after posting some stills on Bird Forum, it turns out that it's some sort of hybrid, maybe a Canada grey lag cross. Oh well, you can't win them all. See you next time.